Okay, day challenge, like 5, 6, something like that. My morning ritual. Now, this is very specific to, I think, Jewish men, because especially if you have a family or a job, hopefully you have both. Um, there is not enough time to do what you want to do. And I see it with myself, with my friends. There's a lot of complaints because, it's like, how do I take care of all this different stuff that I have to get done? So first of all, you work. Second of all, you're supposed to spend time with your family. Third of all, for observant Orthodox Jewish men, you're spending, 30, 40, 50 minutes in the morning at shul. And then you do it in the afternoon. And it's like I have no time. So therefore, I'm fat. Therefore, I'm unable to develop myself personally. All these different kinds of things that we use as excuses for why we're not getting to where we want to get to in our life. So I really value the morning. Now, the downside of, valuing the morning means that I go to bed early. I'm usually in bed, try to be in bed 10:30, right? That's not that early. I like to be in bed more, right? But, in bed around 10, and then I'm waking up around 5. I usually wake up around 5 in the morning. What does that allow me to do? It allows me, again, here's the secret. The secret's like this. Plan what you want to get done. The reason why people don't freak out isn't because they're better at you than anything. It's because they've just prepared, right? Dear mentor of mine, Jocko Willick, who just published an amazing book, does a great podcast. Recommend looking him up, following him. Always talks about the discipline equals freedom. That means that you don't want to wake up and not have any idea what you're going to do, because then you'll sleep in. Why would you wake up, right? So I always am very careful. I have to be clear, what am I doing? If it means I'm working, it means am I going to write? Am I going to meditate? Again, shul starts in the morning, early, right? So you got to wake up even earlier than that. But what do you want to accomplish in that period of time? For myself, it's very important. Twice a day, twice a week, 3 times a week, 4 times a week, it's usually exercise. I really enjoy doing that. So I'm up at 5, and I like to eat before, because I recommend, as a health coach, try to get a little bit of food in you before you go exercise. So I up early enough that all my food's set out to be made. I am a fan of fresh brewed coffee, so I have that all worked out. So I'm able to go. I'm usually 5 minutes late, but 5 o'clock I'm up. I have my food, I have my water, I have my coffee. I'm in the car 5:15. I'm in the gym 5:30. If you're in the gym 5:30, you can clearly work out for an hour, easy. You can get plenty of all the workout you need to do with it. You get more than you need, right? And then I even have a lot of times time to meditate, which I'm a big fan of and which we should talk about, right? And to goal set and to, dream about the future, all this great stuff that hopefully works, right? And get intentional about my day. I even have time to do that, and I still have time to show up before. So the secret is you have to not only get up early, but you have to plan out based on what you're trying to incorporate, what to bring into your life, what you need. That means, what am I going to do, and what do I need to have prepared before I go? So again, I got my computer bag by the door. I have my tallest tefillin by the door. I have my gym bag with all of the clothes totally done by the door. I got my coffee essentially set up, that all I have to do is flip on the boil the water setting. So I get my nice, what's it called? My nice pour over. I'm careful to do that. No instant for me, right? And then I have my food. I'm a big fan of Optavia, which is a great nutritional supplemental product, meal replacement. So boom, pop it in the microwave. I got my food, and then I'm literally in the car 5:15. Under 20 minutes after from the time I've opened up my eyes. I have my podcast on, so I'm already listening to podcasts or my inspirational music in the car. And I'm jacked and ready to go. So again, anyone that complains they don't have time to work out, you're not waking up early enough. If people want more time to be, spiritual or learn how to meditate, just got to wake up early. You just got to have in mind, what are you doing and what's it going to take to get to that peak state whereby you can start becoming productive. Because you're sitting and drooling on yourself on your phone, you're probably not going to wind up meditating. You're probably not going to make it to the gym on time. So if you need to be able to take a cold shower before you meditate, which people say helps, or to wake yourself up, splash some cold water in your face, get that all done. Know you have to do that before you go to bed the night before. And if you are not prepared the night before, definitely don't kick yourself in the tush, in the butt, and feel bad about yourself, because you set yourself up to fail, and you failed, and that's okay, because it's all setting yourself up. The actual action, I think, 9 times out of 10, really doesn't matter. You will suck if you don't prepare. And if you prepare, you will very likely deliver. You will become good, and it will become a habit. We know after reading The One Thing, I highly recommend that. I'll go through some of my books I like reading every now and again. One Thing by Gary Keller, phenomenal, also a phenomenal podcast. Speaks about the idea, there's a lot of ideas in there, but I forgot what I was going to talk about from The One Thing. Habits take 66 days to form. So again, it's just a habit. If I'm not in the gym at least 4 times a week, I feel terrible about myself, about physically, not like I'm a bad person, but just my body has gotten used to needing that kind of physical exercise. People are like, again, I just say it like this. I work out sometimes 2 hours in the morning. I go to my boot camp, right? And then boom, guess where I am? Jiu-jitsu. That's right. Or kickboxing, right? You got to start punching people or choking people. And it's like, how do you, 2 hours in the morning, right? And the answer is, yeah, sometimes 2 hours in the morning. Guess what? But I'm not cutting anything out because I'm still at work on time. I'm still at shul on time, right? So that's just that's the concept. So the call to action is at night, write down your list or get your stuff ready for what's going to be the night before, and I think you'll be much more successful. Thank you very much. Share this with a friend if this helps them. If you're like, I can't get my life together, this will get your life together. It's real simple. Just takes action. And have a wonderful day.